Any business depends upon the demand and supply of the market. If there is no legal supply, then such illegal activities will start. As there is a great demand for beef in Bangalore city, if legalized beef is not provided, then such illegal activities will happen. These so-called activists are equally responsible for what has happened. If they are creating the obstacles in not bringing the legalized business to go on smoothly, then such things will happen. If see, injustice has happened.
One second. Do you call what you're seeing on your television screen? Do you call that legal or illegal?
No, it is illegal. We condemned it.
How can you say that they are adding to it?
No, they are adding to it. If legalized business, they are creating the obstacle. They are not letting the legalized business to go on. Such things will happen. We cannot stop. If there is a demand, if you do not provide, if you do not supply it, then automatically demand increases. Illegal supply will start. If we ease the legalized business, automatically these.
So you're saying it's not easy to have a legal business
yes.
In terms of beef,
right?
Which is why a lot of these illegal, you know, underground mafia thrives.
Absolutely.
Right, Josie?
So this business is a tradition and unorganized business. It is not organized business. To slaughter a cattle, they have to pass 3 rules. First, Cruelty to Prevention to Animal Act. First. Second act, they have to write Transportation of Animal Act for transporting of cattle. Third, Prevention to Cow Slaughter Act. 3 acts when they pass, the cattle is going to be slaughtered. So this is an unorganized, it has to be get organized manner. What these activists are telling, they want each and every law to be followed, which is not possible on the reality grounds. This is a public transport vehicle. In that whole truck, not a single person, animals will be there. The farmers or the cattle traders, what they do at the ground reality is they purchase the cattle, they give it to the lorry person. The lorry person brings in 10 or 12 of the animals. See, for example, a cattle costs 12,000 to 15,000 rupees. For transportation, it will take 12,000 to 15,000 rupees on their terms and conditions.
On whose terms and conditions?
On the activist terms and conditions that this has to be as per the law.
One second, allow him to complete, ma'am. Yeah.
As per the law, it will take 12 to 15,000 to transport one cattle. The cattle cost itself 15 to 20,000. And again on the transportation.
But that's not the point. Costing is not an excuse, right?
Listen. So see, whatever they do, sectors, 2 o'clock in the night, no doctor will be, veterinary doctor will be available on the roads. The markets, please let me finish. The markets are not organized, madam. It is unorganized. See, the authorities are not being appointed at that places. They are not ready to give the certificates. The authorities are not ready. They are taking the advantage of these laws loopholes and harassing and looting the animals. Why do not they purchase the animals and show their love and affection? See, 2 days calves, 3 days calf, how they can slaughter 2 days calf and 3 days calves?
Allow him to finish. Allow him to finish.
See,
everybody is getting a chance to speak. Please allow him to finish.
Cattle are the valuable economical assets of farmers and legal traders. It are the assets. And the butchers.
Allow him to complete, ma'am.
And the butchers. You are taking free of cost. If a policeman catches a vehicle, if there should be a fine if he is doing wrong, and give it the back vehicle. You are taking the complete vehicle and going out. What has to be done?
Why will they give it back? The rule says the animals has to be sent to the Goshala. He cannot, you cannot.
These are the advantages that they are taking.
I am asking the
These are the advantages that they are taking.
You ask
these being at the mandi, where we purchase the cattle.
No competent authority is present
there.
Okay.
First. Okay. Second, we transport the animals in the truck. Okay. If we get that certificate also.
Okay.
In some areas, we'll get the certificate, we'll road it for the transportation.
Okay.
All of a sudden, they will make a buzz out of the sensitive issue and they say that whole vehicle is of cows. And they will say it is of not the age of 12. They have the scanning machine to say that it is 12 years or not. If an expert cannot say what age it will be the animals, they will say what age. All of us seeing a sudden of a truck of 10 cattle, they can decide, they will know what is the breed, what is the age, what is the...
Rehman, would you say that?
See, legal markets are also there, illegal markets are also there. But they are not that much markets that will cover up the demand. So I would like to request the government to make the competent authority to work and establish more markets.
Prajwal, you were
See,
saying?
these activists, even they are going and torturing at the marketplaces also, that this animal should not be brought for the sale.
But
With
of
the
any
beef,
school,
it is
that
for the
is-
consumption,
you
it is a
can't compare
nutritious
drugs
food.
and beef.
Do not compare beef with drugs.
Yeah,
Madam,
that's
just one thing,
you,
madam.
you really
Why
can't,
we are-
you
why-
really can't compare
You cannot
drugs
compare.
and beef.
Why-
That is a
why
food.
I am
In the gaushalas we have not seen till yet.
But what has happened?
What are we are seeing in the papers, that they are dying. They are doing the businesses in the gaushalas. That
What
we have
kind of
seen.
business?
They are removing the hides. They are selling the skin. They are
Of
utilizing the bone for
Yeah,
making
I've lots of
fertilizers.
paper reports on that. Yeah.
All the paper reports are coming. That
And-
we are
and it
seeing.
shows-
Instead, I want to tell these activists to show the love. Why do not they purchase the animals instead of taking the assets of farmers and cattle traders and butchers? These are the
in a
assets.
sense, why don't you buy, meaning what?
See-
Why don't you adopt one?
Yes.
Adopt one. Why do not you purchase from the farmers directly? Why do not you go to the mandis and show their love and affection? Instead of, you are looking for the loop of the law. When they are transported in the cattle, if any mistake is there, if there are 13 laws, one law is not being completed, 12 laws is being fulfilled. For one law, you are catching the whole animals and going and taking. Instead of that, you go to the farmer field, you purchase that animals and show your love and affection. Instead of that,
Balance it, make it a lot more,
Make it
a real on-ground commitment.
commitment.
Yeah, not after it's bought and then
after-
on the way
you are,
raid it. Yeah.
see, you are in the watch where the mistake will happen.
Correct.
From the starting, you are in the watch. When the mistake is happened, you are taking all the animals. Instead of
So
that,
you're
why do
waiting
not
for
you
you
purchase?
to, they're waiting for you to
Right.
flout the rules so
Flout
they can
the
come
rules
and
so
raid
that
you
they can
midway.
take the
So
animals.
everybody's
Right,
it's a
absolutely.
win-win for everyone, barring the ones illegally doing it,
Yes.
obviously because it's illegal.
It is an economical assets, madam. It is not a street dog that you are catching the dogs and going and putting in the shelter. It is the economical assets of the farmers, traders and butchers.
No, here when